Because it's a black Carib. No matter look white and color, we don't get no pool here, you know. This black Carib is one of the black one thing from Africa and mix up with the ancestor. Oh gosh, man, it's a serious thing. I have to chat this one. Well, all of us have had to home. The rocker. Hold on! Oh gosh. So that's it, I ain't no home. So that's it, I ain't no home. So that's it, I ain't no home. Let me see. Hold up your hand because you know you are carried. Jump around because you I need to hear you, but you are carried. Jump around because you know you are carried. Oh, that's like that. Now, this tune. Hold up. Don't talk to the people there, man. This tune is for all of the Carib people that would suffer under the European people them working on mine and jump with them in the streams and river, man. Let me chat this guy, this is funny in the history. Original! Hey, Mingala. Who got to do a Mingala? You know me, a Mingala, this one, that's it. Carib people, yes, we is a proud man, no pressure shall do wipe out the generation. Carib people, we is a proud man, no pressure shall do wipe out the generation. Columbus came as an explorer. The man was a thief and a damn murderer. We take away the land from the Carib brother. So to get them a slave and destroy agriculture. Put the work in and when they gold and silver. Now we children in a lake stream and the river. But we now go retreat and not surrender Carib people. What's up over there, say man? Say with music. Carib people, we is the proud man, no brother shall do wipe out the generation. Them couldn't do it enough. Them couldn't kill me out, man. Them couldn't kill me out. Music. Carib people, we is a proud one, no brother shall do wipe out the generation. Carib people, we is a proud one, no brother shall do wipe out the generation. Columbus them came as an explorer. The man was a thief and a damn murderer. We take away the land from the Carib brother. How to make them a slave and destroy the culture. Must be walking on my big gold and silver. Now we children in a straight lake and the river. We cannot go retreat, neither surrender Carib people. We is a proud one, no oppressor shall do wipe out the generation. Carib people. We is a proud one, no oppressor shall do wipe out the generation. Nothing so special to you and Shamia. The chief of chiefest Carib leader. A very brave man and courageous fighter. A hero in his days was the one Chatoyer. Fight against the English, French and never surrender. Push we up and give it to point and Korea. We not go retreat, neither surrender Carib people. I got here, come back. This is the original story of the flip on the air. Joseph, everybody ready? Jump around me, can you know you are carried? Now on this next track. Now you see this tune here? This is my favorite tune, you know. No more slavery. No more slavery is a free people, man. Straight from Africa. On the slave ship. Put in the market and put it on action sale, Lord is mercy. You are going to be in the party. And I didn't say that people are here. Because you don't say that we are telling. They don't do save, no more save. Shout up if you want to listen to me, but you don't do save. No more save. Sing it. Shout up if you want to listen to me. It is not slavery, but you will not have man. From the kind of the symbols and the situation. From the first to source up on the plantation. We change on them, put on a rock with them, man. They toil and they stand the sugar production. So when man pushing it over to England, when I let all the money is in the money, no more slavery, no more slavery. So you don't be one of these friends to me, man. No more slavery, no more slavery. Everybody sing it up. Because I make me feel bumpy, proud, me color. Me not a solid poor parents from South Africa. I walk with you watching me in Jamaica, 80 Barbados, and over Cuba. They family and their friend, mother and father. Let me destroy we like American. Let me dancing and pushing in the wrong the fire. The beating and jump with man for dancer. Watch a wine, watch a black, we not so Gloria. Oh, when I tell them step to be inferior. Oh, I touch the running one now, we is a beat and we say, no more slavery, no more slavery. Tell the people how lot of me want you listen to. I say no more slavery, no more slavery. I'll be left. How lot of me want you listen to me. I to be read for the same triangular. All the transport of not to Arabian area. They put me in a trade, like if I'm an animal. Believing condition was very critical. No mention disrupting and moderation. The women that they this is the frosty white man. The women in the market for inspection. Then say I'm not man for yourself to vision. How we can put into consideration. The killing of the black because of domination. But no more slavery, no more slavery. How does it never listen to me? But you know no more slavery, no more slavery. How does it never listen to me? Never to me with black one, me proud, me color. Me not to me poor parents from South Africa. Don't want me to want to be this and just make a day. They Barbados and over Cuba. They family and their friend, mother and father. Let me destroy we like agriculture. Let it dance and push it if they run the fire. And the beating and jump to the man for dancer. But I want to black, we not so Gloria. But when I tell them step to be inferior. But I touch the running when the history teacher. They say no more say, Virgil! Okay, thank you. I'll come back again and give us our tune, you know. This is only the cultural partner here, eh? So relax. Me only get in one. Okay, one announcement for the school bus driver. You answer report to the bus. Okay, next on our item we have the Overland Steel Band. The Overland Steel Band to do a jamming for you. So you can get around the steel band. Bus driver, all you school bus driver, you need it at the bus, school bus driver. At this time, I would like you to just relax for a while and just listen to a feature address by Miss Alida Cardis, resident of Sandy Bay. Hands together as she come here.
Visiting friends, brothers and sisters from other indigenous communities, brothers and sisters from Belize, brothers and sisters at home. The welcome has already been done, but I would do an injustice if I didn't join with our brethren to extend a welcome to our visitors from Belize, a people who still holds with pride the name of our country at heart, a people who regard St. Vincent as a part of their heritage, a pride which, sad to say, many of us don't hold today. History has written that in the 13th century, the Caribs invaded and conquered the islands of the Caribbean, but chose to live in the smaller islands. When Christopher Columbus left Spain in 1492, the Caribs were already here 2 centuries before. They showed their visitors generosity and even assisted them in whatever was possible. Little did they know that their hospitality would have been counted as a sign of weakness. History has done an injustice by referring to the indigenous people as primitive and inferior. Columbus, in his greed to claim all for himself, branded the indigenous people. He wanted to keep out the other nations, and up to this day, the scar is left behind. These people were a hard-working, organized, and peaceful people. They paid for their hospitality, and maybe we are still paying today. History has shown them exactly the opposite for what they were. They were a very ambitious, talented, and skilled people, and that can still be seen today when they are given the opportunity to show these skills and talents. They were a people who would rather die than surrender. They didn't want to give up their homeland, but they were forced to. They fought to the end and had to be captured before they surrendered. Their leadership skills surpassed many. Chatoyer, the great chief, stood with them. He fought for his people, with his people. He never ignored them or caused division among them. The people in turn, because of Chatoyer's great leadership, had respect for their leader. They were a well-organized and united people. Those are the images that we need to preserve today. Some of the factors that have caused these images to be erased are intermarriages that has weakened and lowered the ancestral standards. Many of our intelligent people are leaving the society because they refuse to be named among us. They have lost the pride of their heritage, and they are reluctant to be called Carib Indians. Why? Because of the stigma it carries. Our history is not in record. We are only fed with the European side of the history. Chatoyer is not fully upheld for the freedom fighter that he was. Today, we are separated by many obstacles. Many of our leaders, unlike the great Chatoyer, divide us instead of unite us. Unless we are together, our fighting would be in vain. We should seek to know our history and get rid of the European perspective. We need to have our language restored. It's a part of our heritage. We call on the powers that be, the individuals and the organizations in our midst, to use their resources to assist us in these areas. It is then we would know that you are interested in our development. Many persons are using indigenous peoples to meet their own selfish personal needs, to build their own morale. We need not only to know who we were and where we are, but we need to have a vision of the future. Attention must be paid to our children and our young people. Our leaders in authority must work with us as a united front. They need to assist us in fighting for what we need and not fighting against each other. We call on our teachers, our churches, and our community groups to play our role as well. Today, everyone is becoming indigenous at the convenient time. But we can see scorn on many faces when the word Carib is being mentioned or north of the dry river. Are the indigenous people rarely recognized today? Or is the name indigenous used to meet certain needs? Is there anything in our constitution to show that we are recognized as the indigenous people in the country? Or is someone chosen at random to speak on our behalf? Are there any laws and rights that we can hold on to? We need to know. It's time for us to stop being apart. It's time for us to walk where the ancestors walked, to think about the struggles they began in fighting for what was their heritage. They left us a legacy to preserve. It is time for us to try to regain what was lost, to stop acting as though we are afraid, and to move with the power of Chatoyer.
We can do better than that, people. We can do better than that. Come on, put your hands together. As the woman said, we need to unite. And to unite, it has to start here. Is that so? We need to start right here in Sandy Bay. So let us unite. At this time, I would like to call the brothers and sisters from Belize to bring greetings to the people who have gathered here. Okay? I'd like you to put your hands together for the people from Belize. Remember, we have to make them feel welcome. St. Vincent is their homeland too. So not just we alone, so let us share it. Okay?
Mr. Master of Ceremonies, Honorable Minister, our featured speaker, our brothers and sisters from St. Vincent, my fellow Belizean Garinago. First of all, I'd like to ask them to start coming on the stage so that you can see our delegation from Belize. Busutina lu Adamo Daguni. Baritna ge mabuiga hun dangriga ge lu balisigi. Warit wagunda lu yawama St. Vincent huma lu Gawara la wefedu ha huma loagu wele hefedu indigenous people. Wagele me ladebe nege Columbus ya. Wage discoverable Columbus. Mama Columbus discoverable. May I say that in English, please? Oh, I shouldn't be saying it in English. I'm speaking in a Carib community. We bring greetings to you from Belize, And we are extremely happy that it was possible for us to make this visit to St. Vincent. We have been looking forward to this visit. Individuals of us have come here, but it was only possible this year to have a delegation come to St. Vincent to visit our homeland. When we read the anthem of Indigenous people, it says, many years gone by, we were deported from this land. Living in exile, our culture you enhance. Now the time is right for us to unite. If we do, the future will be bright. We sang that at the beginning of our program. The opportunity is here for us to unite. At this point, let me bring to your attention the members of our delegation from Belize. Some of them are still in the crowd, but this is majority of us. We were 20 in our delegation from Belize. There is one among us coming from the United States in New York to represent that community also. He's also a Garifuna. Yes, we were deported from this land. And I venture to say at this point that we belong here. This too is our homeland. I cannot say that we have come to claim it, but we are yet to come. You are here entrusted with the responsibility to keep it for us. The British are gone. We are here, you and us, on this stage. The British are gone. We are here. The external enemy is gone. The external enemy is gone, but the enemy is still here. Our feature speaker spoke about the scars. The scars are here, and the wounds are still bleeding. We cannot allow these wounds not to heal. But the only way we can allow our wounds to heal is to look to the future, to look towards our children. Our children is our future. We must build a future for these children. The enemy is here in the sense that we find it difficult to live together. We find it difficult to sit together and be reasonable with each other. We find it difficult to sit together and plan the future of our communities and plan the future of our children. I would like to ask each and every one of you here, especially those who are indigenous, that we must sit together and bring out or draw out or plan the tomorrow of our children so that they will not live in the same situations in which we, their parents, lived. Time is drawing near, and this world is looking forward to very productive and useful citizens. I was fortunate to have been here some 4 years ago on a private visit. I have seen some signs of progress, but I think progress can move faster. As our feature speaker said earlier, there are people out there who are using indigenous people for their own means and gains. We must not allow that. We must take our future into our hands. You cannot allow the outsider to be the architect of your tomorrow. You must be your own draftsman, because only you know what you need. Only you can decide the future of your country, the future of your community, the future of your children. We are looking forward someday to come and visit you again, but when we come back, we would like to be able to say there was or there has been phenomenal progress and change. I would like to call on one of our ladies to say a few words to you before we leave the stage. Mrs. Kaitana, please.
Before I go any further, I'd like to express gratitude to Glenroy and the team, the Bicentennial Committee, who have hosted us in such a wonderful fashion these few days. Yesterday we wrangled with them and told them that whatever else they had planned, we wanted to be with you today, and they bowed to our request, and we are here to celebrate with you. Thank you very much, Glenroy. I recall 10 years ago when I met one person I consider a very great woman, Nelsie Robinson, at a conference in Chicago. And we connected because someday during that conference, it was a conference for Caribbean people, I saw a t-shirt on her marked Chatoyer, the hero or whatever of St. Vincent. And I looked at her and I said, "You know about Chatoyer?" And she said, "Of course, because he is our hero." I said, "No, he's our hero, we the Caribs from Belize." And she said, "No, he's ours." And I said, "No, well, we are all one." And from that time, 10 years ago, Sister Nella and I have maintained a great relationship. And we have shared experiences both in Belize and here. And I think that today, after 10 years, bringing a group of 21 was only possible because of what happened 10 years ago. And we hope that as we connect with more and more people, it will be possible for you to go to Dangriga, Hopkins, Barranco, Honduras, Guatemala, wherever our people are. And it will also be possible for more of our people to come and see this jewel that is St. Vincent and the Grenadines. One of the things that I think Elida and Pat can work on is this language retrieval, because as you know, we have reproduced the dictionary. And when we talk about the language and what can happen with our teachers, Elida, perhaps getting a few copies, a couple hundred copies of the dictionary to keep them here in St. Vincent would be a start, because I just met one of our friends up the street and he had a copy of the dictionary and he was telling me how to say chicken, gayo, dog, only. And he even told me ayo, goodbye, because he had been studying his copy of the dictionary. I believe that that would be something that we can help you with, and I believe that you would appreciate that. Isn't that so? Okay. So perhaps CDCC can work on that as a project. I will not take up all the time here. I'm not supposed to be the featured speaker, but I am extremely grateful to have had the opportunity to share these few words with you and to tell you that we came for a short visit, but we will be back again. Seremene ho ayo.
Okay, hands together.
Mr. Chairman, brothers and sisters, the National Youth Council is happy to be part of this celebration as we celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day here in the Carib community. We have long since recognized the role that Chatoyer and his leaders have played in defending our blessed land against the European powers. We also recognize the importance of carrying on the struggle that have been left by our brothers and our sisters. We believe that the work has many, many years to be completed, and we are also thankful that there are members here in Sandy Bay, in Greg's, and in other parts of the country who are willing to continue strengthening that forward march for total liberation of our indigenous people. The National Youth Council is presently here camping in the area of the Carib community. In fact, we are down at Overland, and we are hosting a work-study camp in that area. We are also working in Sandy Bay in restoring an old well that is a part of the history of the indigenous people. And we want to say that the National Youth Council would endeavor to support any move by the indigenous people of our country towards total recognition, towards working on behalf of those that are present now and future generations to come, to make sure that the name of Joseph Chatoyer and those who have fought and given their lives for our country, that we continue to recognize the efforts and the struggles that they have made. We believe, like the Belizeans, that our country is a blessed one, is a sacred one, and we will endeavor to preserve the history and the tradition that we have, given the fact that St. Vincent and the Grenadines would stand tall, would embrace all those who believe in total freedom for our indigenous people. I take this opportunity to invite you, brothers and sisters of the Carib community, to listen to a live radio program that we have just started here. We are operating on 102.1 FM. That's on your radio. That's the band, and we are broadcasting from 6 to 8 in the morning and from 4 to 6 in the afternoon. Tomorrow, being Indigenous Peoples Day, a team of us will be coming through the communities of Overland and Sandy Bay. We will be interviewing a number of you people, chatting with you about issues and experiences that you may have had. And these programs will be aired in the afternoon when we are live on radio. We believe that it is important for us to embrace the ideals that you people uphold in your communities. And as we join together in celebrating the Indigenous Peoples Day, we wished that the community above the Jai River will long be remembered, and their presence will long be felt in our country. And our indigenous people, the struggles that they have would continue, and one day we are certain that total victory and true victory would come at last. I thank you.
Thank you. At this time we'll have a song by Mr. Raymond Baptiste from Sandy Bay. Oh gosh.
Good afternoon to Mrs. and Master.
Good afternoon.
Likewise, the small one. Who don't want to hear? They could cock up their ears. Right. So, I will be going to play my music. Right. Sing now. To you all the wrong, good night. Slumber, sleep until the morning. There was a stream of water flowing. Your short, long, never to go again till the old man die. My grandfather clock was too large for his shelf when he quit 90 years. All wrong, good night. Until the morning, yeah, water flowing. You're short, long, never to go again till the old man die. My grandfather clock was to Lord for himself when he quit 90 years and the flow. So good see to everybody, so good see wherever I go. Mountain, Don Valley, wherever I go, I will so good see.
Let me see how you enjoy Ray, man. Hold up your hand if you enjoy Ray. Straight from Sandy. One. Straight from Sandy, baby. Ray, man. Okay. One. Okay, at this time, as I said just now, we'll call one of our very own Calypsonian, our upcoming youth, Mr. Shaw.
Yeah.
We think the north of the Carib seem to carry a special stigma. In this country that we want true, they want to take us no one in the school. Some try to deny ancestry. Let the national hero was our dream. I hear in plans about integration, but they should force United stand because they say nah, they should take it from me. Take the stigma away from me. Let's send down the Rabaka to Washington to DC. They say we live behind God's back, so how could we come out on top? So they give us electric lights in their heart. We are still in the dark. They gave us Ivy Jack Highway. They call us on the telephone every day. But the same man, they won't take it away. Yeah, man. To be living in the rural parts, today it is not an easy task. Unemployment is rampant, yet we have the highest transportation costs. To take away the original space from we, they rather have to give it to the Chinese. Look, we own representative thing is family cooking some to it, but the water won't wash off the stigma. Take the stigma away from we. Let's send down the Rabaka to Washington to DC. They say we live behind God's back, so how could we come out on top? But they give us electric lights in their hearts. We are still in the dark. They gave us Ivy Josh Highway. They call us on the telephone every day. But the stigma, they won't take it away. They try to turn him around. They pay him little, next to nothing. The poor boy could hardly pay his rent. Whoops, they call an airline Carib Express. Why not close the Carib what we should get? Both of these are good guys, Sonian, but because of the stigma, they keep him down. Boy, both are the can't win the crown. Stigma away from we. Just send down the rubber car to wash it into the sea. They say we live behind God's back, so how could we come out on top? Though they give us electric lights in the heart, we are still in the dark. They gave us Ivy Josh Highway, they call us on the telephone every day, but the stigma, they won't take it away. Boy in town, hold up your head and don't look down. They call you Carib, don't be ashamed, because it is an honorable name. Victimization is on the loose. Even a parrot making headlines in the news. One and all respect is due. We are the same Vincent, so the stigma is right there on you. To wash it into the sea. They say we live behind God's back, so how could we come out on top? So they give us electric lights in their hearts, we are still in the dark. They give us Ivy Josh Highway, they call us on the telephone every day, but we see what they won't take it away. To wash it into the sea. They say we live behind God's back, so how can we come out on top? Though they give us electric lights in their hearts, we are still in the dark. They gave us Ivy Josh Highway, they call us on the telephone every day, but they say they won't take it away. Won't let this stigma keep you down, but the stigma, they won't take it away. Most of these are good guys, Sonian, but because of the stigma, they keep them down. Boy, blues and we can't win the crown. Fancy over and Sandy Bay, Magum Overland and Orange Hill, the stigma, they won't take it away. Thank you!
Take this team now, boy! Mr. Show, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go! Carib girls! Yes!
It does give me joy as a Carib boy to look upon my pretty girls. There in St. Vincent, above the dry river, girls for me, yes, yeah. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Carib girls are the queens. Yes, when I ready to settle down, I leave in the girl from Dumbar. Carib girl, a Carib girl, give me a Carib girl, sweet Carib girl. All you fellas who love beauty, leave your woman if she ugly for a Carib girl. A Carib girl, beautiful Carib girl, sweet Carib girls. Eh, Carib girls are real girls. Yes, ma'am. Yep. Yes. All right. Yes, ma'am. Yes. All right, all the Carib on them. Yeah. Come on. Yes. Give me a water. Give me one. Give me one. Give me joy as a Carib boy. To look upon me pretty girls. Here in St. Vincent, above the dry river, live the Carib descendants. With beauty that everyone can see. The Carib girls are the girls for me. In St. Vincent are the Grenadines. Carib girls are the queens. Yes, when I ready to settle down, I leave in the girl from Dumbar. Carib girl, give me a Carib girl. Just say a Carib girl. I want a Carib girl. Eh? All you fellas who love beauties, leave your woman if she ugly for a Carib. Give me a Carib girl, beautiful Carib girl, sweet Carib girl. Hey, Carib girls are real girls. Yes, ma'am. I just feel real proud when I am in town, and they call me Carib boy. It only reminds me of my ancestry, so don't you think it grieves me. I am glad I am a Carib boy, because Carib girls are real nice girls, from fancy right down to Orange Hill. Caribs are living still. Yeah. When I ready to settle down, I'll leave in the girl from Dumbar. Carib girl, give me a Carib girl, sweet Carib girl, beautiful Carib girl. All you fellas full of beauty, leave your woman if she ugly for Carib girl. Give me a Carib, beautiful Carib girl, sweet Carib girl. Carib girls are real bulls. And that's true. All the people out there, all the man them, and what you want? And who you want? And what you want? And what you want? Beautiful Carib girl, sweet Carib girl, Carib girl, nice Carib. All the man them out there who want the Carib woman, and who have the Carib girl, show your hand. Let me hear. Jump in the air, if you're to be a Carib, jump in the air. Jump in the air, if you're to be a Carib, jump in the air. Put your hand in the air, if you're to be a Carib, hand in the air. Let me see you. Hand in the air, if you're to be a Carib. Like you're about to be Carib, man. Put your hand in the air, if you're to be a Carib. Hand in the air, if you're to be a Carib. Hand in the air. Let me see you. Hand in the air, if you're to be a Carib. Hand in the air. How are you there? Beautiful, sweet Carib, nice Carib. Are you ready to
girl from down the Carib girl. Beautiful Carib girl. Nice Carib girl. Sweet Carib girl. All you want to do. Come on. Give me a Carib. I want a Carib girl. Hey, you're supposed to be a Carib. Let me see you. You're supposed to be a Carib. Let me see you. You're supposed to be a Carib. I want to see you. You're supposed to be a Carib. People, Carib! Carib! What is it? We don't see you. What is Carib then? Bloody Carib then? You're supposed to be a Carib. Let me see you. You're supposed to be a Carib. Ho ho ho!